Today we'll talk about color, the basic color theory and harmony, understanding the color wheel, and how color affects you. Most of us can get paralyzed when faced with choosing colors when decorating. There are so many color options and combinations that it can be very confusing to decide on a color scheme and how to introduce color into your home. Understanding how colors work might help out a bit as you decide the color scheme for your home. Color theory has a multitude of definitions, concepts, and design applications. However, there are three basic categories of color theory that are logical and useful. They are the color wheel, color harmony, and the context of how colors are used. Let's start with the color wheel. You can pick up a color wheel from a paint or art store. Sir Isaac Newton developed the first circular diagram of colors in 1666. Since then, scientists and artists have studied and designed variations of Newton's concept. When you pick up the color wheel, you will notice that it is divided into three parts: primary colors, secondary colors, and tertiary colors. Primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. These are the colors that cannot be mixed or formed by the combination of other colors. All other colors are derived from these three hues or colors. Secondary colors are the colors formed by mixing the primary colors. These colors are green, orange, and purple. Tertiary colors are the colors you get when you mix primary and secondary colors. These are your yellow-orange, red-orange, red-purple, blue-green, and yellow-green. The color wheel will also show you the different color harmonies. Harmony can be defined as a pleasing arrangement of parts, whether it be music, poetry, color, or even an ice cream sundae. In visual experiences, harmony is something that is pleasing to the eye. It engages the viewer and it creates an inner sense of order, a balance of the visual experience. You will find that if something is not harmonious, that it is either boring or chaotic. If the visual experience is so bland, you know that the viewer will not be engaged. The human brain usually rejects understimulating information. On the other hand, a visual experience that is so overdone or chaotic may make the viewer can't stand to even look at it. The human brain will tend to reject something that it can't organize or understand. In summary, extreme unity leads to understimulation, and extreme complexity leads to overstimulation. Harmony, therefore, is the dynamic equilibrium. Color harmony delivers visual interest and a sense of order. Using your color wheel again will show you some basic formulas to create an analogous or complementary color harmony. Analogous colors are the three colors which are side by side on your 12-part color wheel. For example, these colors will be the yellow, yellow-green, and yellow-orange. Usually, one of these three colors predominates. Complementary colors, on the other hand, are the two colors which are directly opposite to each other on the color wheel. This will be your red and green, or red-purple and yellow-green. These two opposing colors create maximum contrast and maximum stability. Color context is how color behaves in relation to other colors and shapes. If you put a red square against a black background, you will find that the red square will appear more brilliant than when you put a red square against a white background. Red on an orange background will appear lifeless compared to having the red on a blue-green background. You will also find that the red square will appear to look larger on a black background than on other background colors. Observing the effects colors have on each other is the start of understanding the relativity of color. The relationship of values, saturation and warmth, and coolness of respective hues can cause noticeable differences in our perception of color. So now let's explore four colors in more depth. Red is the color of extremes. It is the color of passionate love, seduction, violence, danger, anger, and adventure. Our prehistoric ancestors saw red as the color of fire and blood, energy and primal forces. Red is also magical and a religious color. It symbolizes superhuman heroism to the Greeks and is the color of the Christian crucifixion. Red is one of the top 2 favorite colors of all people. It is the most popular color used in flags in the world. Approximately 77% of all flags include red. It is the international color for stop. Red is the color of good luck in Asia and the most popular color in China. In East Asian stock markets, red is used to denote a rise in stock prices as opposed to North American stock markets, where red is used to denote a drop in stock prices. When designing with red, remember that all reds are not created equal. Aside from light and dark shades, remember that there are 2 kinds of red: yellow-based reds and blue-based reds. Regardless of how red is used in design, a little bit of red goes a long way. Red captures your attention, which is why it is used for fire trucks and stop signs to trigger alertness. Red raises your blood pressure and quickens your heartbeat, which is why it is the color you can use in dining rooms. Blue is the favorite color of all people. It is nature's color for water and sky, but it is rarely found in fruits and vegetables. Today, blue is embraced as the color of heaven and authority, denim jeans, and corporate logos. It can be described as cold, wet, and slow compared to red's warmth, fire, and intensity. Dark blue means trust, dignity, intelligence, and authority. Bright blue is used to show cleanliness, strength, dependability, and coolness. Light blue evokes peace, serenity, is ethereal, spiritual, and infinite. Most blues convey a sense of trust, loyalty, cleanliness, and understanding. On the other hand, blue evolved as a symbol of depression in American culture. Singing the blues or feeling blue are good examples of the color complexity of color symbolism. 53% of flags in the world contain blue. It is the most commonly used color to corporate identity. A dark blue suit is professional business attire, and blue jeans are worn all over the world. Greeks believe that blue wards off the evil eye. Dark blue is the color of mourning in Korea and is the color for a baby girl in Belgium. In design, blue ranks high as a favorite color you can't go wrong with. However, blue can be overused and may wind up as a design cliché if used alone. Combining blue with another color creates a more creative effect. Blue rooms can calm or depress people. Blue has a very few connection to taste or smell, so it can act as an appetite suppressant. Green, on the other hand, is no longer just a color. It is now a symbol of ecology and is now a verb. Since the beginning of time, green has signified growth, rebirth, and fertility. In pagan times, there was a green man, a symbol of fertility. In Muslim countries, green is a holy color, and in Ireland, a lucky color. It was the color of heavens in the Ming Dynasty. Today's green can be found in a wide range of objects. The English language also reflects the use of this color. Would you rather be green with envy, green behind the ears, or green around the gills? Green is usually associated with nature. It symbolizes ecology and the environment. It is the color used for go on traffic lights all over the world. In China, green may symbolize infidelity. In Israel, green symbolizes bad news, and in Spain, racy jokes are green. Green is lucky in most Western cultures. However, you won't find many green cars at a racetrack because they are considered unlucky. When designing with green, remember that there are many shades of green than that of any other color. Greens range from yellow greens such as lime and avocado greens to those with blue tints such as emerald. Aqua or turquoise are colors that are typically half green and half blue. Green exit signs are usually better than red ones when there is smoke in the air. Red exit signs look more like a fire and can lead you to danger than safety. The last color we'll explore is yellow. Yellow is the most luminous of all colors of the spectrum. It is the color that captures our attention more than any other color. In the natural world, Yellow is the color of sunflowers and daffodils, egg yolks and lemons, canaries and bees. In our contemporary human world, yellow is the color of SpongeBob, the Tour de France winner's jersey, happy faces, post-it notes, and signs that alert us to danger and caution. Yellow is the color of happiness and optimism, enlightenment and creativity, sunshine and spring. In Japan, yellow often represents courage. In China, adult movies are referred to as yellow movies. Bright marigold yellow may be associated with death in some areas of Mexico. A yellow patch was used to label Jews in the Middle Ages. European Jews were forced to wear yellow or yellow stars of David during the Nazi era of persecution.